Oh, hey, e-learning's getting to us all. This video is going to quickly go through how to correctly submit your active reading assignment, your active reading journal assignment. The reason I'm making this video is I've had a couple questions and I realize that it might be a little confusing, so hopefully this clears things up. Now, first things first, take a look at the active reading journal sheet here. This was the assignment you should have been completing as you completed the story. Now, some of you submitted your journals last week. I did take that as a skills builder just to see where you were at, but you're going to get points for that coming up here on Friday. But what you were supposed to do as you read the chapter, you were supposed to look for these key ideas, highlight them to make it easier for you, and then also put a summary at the bottom, not a summary at the bottom, but at the bottom you were supposed to put the purpose for including that chapter. So why did Harper Lee decide to have this chapter in the book? Why was it significant, basically, is what you're getting at. So if you didn't start this or do it, you might want to look here. It gives instructions, and then it also gives you an example of how to complete this. Now, how to submit this. So one, some of you, like I said, did a phenomenal job of completing your journal, and you will be rewarded with points for that. But for the submission, I want you to pick 5 strong journals that you want me to take a closer look at and just make sure you included everything. Now, don't forget about this. As long as you have indicated some of these big ideas and really we're trying to identify those in the journals, and then you captured the purpose of that chapter, you will be fine for each of these journals. So let's go to look at the Buzz submission just to make sure you understand how to submit this correctly. Alrighty. Here it is. So what you're basically going to do here is it's going to ask you to choose a journal from a section of chapters. So here it says copy and paste a journal entry from one of the following chapters, 2 through 10. One's not on there because I did one for you. And, we're not going to include that one. So if you would, you'll just go to your active reading journal. You'll say you want to do chapter 7. Copy and paste your journal for chapter 7. Boop, put it right there. Now, say you maybe didn't keep up with this well at the beginning. Well, then go back to one of those chapters and reread or look through your notes on the chapter and complete the journal entry. What I would do is complete it on the sheet, and then you can highlight, and then you can copy and paste it here. So then it goes through. So it says active reading journal 2, select a journal from 11 through 15. Copy and paste one of those suckers, plop it in here. And then do the same thing. Journal 3 will be chapters 16 through 20. Journal 4, 21 through 25. And then Journal 5, 26 through 31. Again, a lot of you did the entire journal, but I want you to pick your strongest journals and submit them here. Now, once you get to the end, it says copy and paste a link to your entire journal. Make sure you have shared your journal with anyone who has the link. I'm going to give you some points, maybe even a little additional points for solid journal entries. So you can earn a little bit of extra credit, which I really never give. So this is kind of a big deal. So get those journals submitted. Again, most of you that turned in your journal submissions were doing an excellent job. I was super impressed. So now, what do you do if you're like, I fell behind? I have some journals here, a little bit of journals here. Just turn in what you have, and then you may or may not get some additional points for what you've completed for your journal. All right. If you have any questions, make sure you ask. I hope this cleared things up. I know it was maybe a little bit confusing when you first saw it, but hopefully everything makes sense now. Also, quick thing, when you go to submit your link, if you could put the link and then actually click this insert link, that'd be nice, because then I can just, click on it, go right there. Also, make sure you have shared with anyone who has the link. Last thing we want is for me to not be able to access your journal. All right, that's that. Hope you guys are doing well, and I will talk with you soon. See ya. Psych, one final point here is I had this question asked. If you want to say submit it today instead of Friday. So Friday is the due date for your journal submission. If you want to submit it anytime leading up to Friday and you're not done reading the story yet and you're finishing up your journals, I am not going to start grading these until after Friday. So say you're looking to submit it for 6 and you're like, it's not entirely done yet because I'm not done with the story because that's not due yet. Totally fine. Submit what you have and then just update your journal as you read the story. And then obviously it's a Google Doc, so it'll update automatically. Now, goodbye for real. If you have any questions, please let me know. See ya.